That's the wrong song. That's the wrong song. It go like this.
Shout out to the bishop.
We got the music that'll help you get on your way. News and information that will help you on today. Turn it up and make it really loud. Tag your friends and let them know that we're on right now. I know that ain't the right words, but wake up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to get on up. You oughta get up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to Can I get a witness? Wake up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to get on up. You know what time it is? It's the MeTooMusic morning show. Look, wake up St. Louis. Get on up, get on up. Get on up. Somebody clap your hands. It's time.
Wake up, St. Louis. Wake up, St. Louis. Hey, I'm gonna start this song over, y'all. This is our special edition theme song. Since we came in late and I wanted to see the fellas' reaction, we're gonna start this over one more time. So we're gonna do this one more time. Stephen Thompson, where are you? Let me tag Steve. Hold on.
Come on, Gabriel.
Gabriel. Stephen Thompson. Where are you? All right, here we go. We're going to start this up one more time. Here we go. We're going to do this our quartet version of the theme song. Listen up. Wake up, St. Louis.
Nah, that's the wrong song. That's the wrong song. It go like this.
Shout out to the bishop.
We got the music that'll help you get on your way. News and information that will help you on today. Turn it up and make it really loud. Tag your friends and let them know that we're on right now. I know that ain't the right words, but wake up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to get on up. You oughta get up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to Can I get a witness? Wake up St. Louis. Get on up. You know what time it is? It's the MeTooMusic morning show. Look, wake up St. Louis. Get on.
That's what I call a drive out. Put your hand together.
Somebody clap your hands. It's time to get on up. Well, what time is it? Get on up. You've been asleep all night long. Time to get on.
Listen to it.
You know your alarm went off twice already. Get on. Get on. Take up your bed and get on up. You gotta get on up. Get on. Levi and them already on right now. You need to get on.
Yes, you know what you love it.
Get on. Woo, get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. Somebody need to act like it's the third day. Right early Sunday morning. Get on. And Father, when I get all the applause, don't let them get all the applause. Levi gon' want all the applause. Let them get all the applause. John gon' bring some donuts. But don't let him get all the applause. Don't let him get all the applause. Rob gon' want you to play his song. Alvin's got a surprise. He's got a surprise appreciation service. Don't let him get all the applause. Don't let him get all the applause. You've been earning just we don't need no music. Just I said we don't need no music. I said we don't need no. Can y'all get the drummer off the drum, please? Can somebody get the drummer off? He done caught the Holy Ghost. Come on, bro. Get the other drummer that don't catch the Holy Ghost. Put him on there. You need to get this one done.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ready? Get it right now. Don't make me take my glasses off. Don't make me take my glasses. Good God Almighty. Don't make me take my glasses. Don't make me take my glasses off. Don't make me take my glasses. Good God Almighty. Don't make me take my glasses. You only got one chance. Don't make me take my glasses. I ain't gonna tell you no more. Don't make me take my glasses. You better put some respect on my name.
All three of y'all.
I'm talking to all three of y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wake up, St. Louis. Wake up, St. Louis. You better get on. Wake up, St. Louis. Oh, get on up. Brush your teeth. wake up.
yeah.
I hope they play a Gabriel song today. Maybe they'll play Lost Without You. Play the minister of music. Maybe they'll play I Need You. Play the minister of music. Maybe they'll play I Don't Know What That Means. Play the minister of music. But whatever they play, available right now. Somebody say yeah.
Now you can throw that other one away.
Right. 'Cause this is the one.
Yes, sir.
Turn your mic on, Alvin.
Oh my God.
Wake up, St. Louis.
Is it all right? Is it all right?
Yeah.
First of all, we got two
was
great things that happened this morning. Alvin was actually kind of almost on time.
It ain't man. Whole ain't my fault.
It ain't
Yeah,
his
we
fault.
heard. We heard.
okay.
Don called me. Don called us. So we're going to report that for the St. Louis folks because that's y'all really need to know this. But Alvin was on time, and we got that new theme song. Well, that was the full-length version. We can't play a full 4-minute theme song every week now. That just can't happen. But, oh, man, that was really funny. That was by St. Louis's own Stephen Thompson II, Gabriel.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Give it up for him.
Yes.
You know what you
Who
love.
will be appearing today down on the Urban Expo stage.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Oh, yeah, he
4
was down there
o'clock,
yesterday.
yeah.
I'm tripping. Today is Fred Hammond, right? Today is Fred Hammond.
Maybe so.
Y'all don't know.
I don't know.
Today is Fred Hammond down on the gospel stage. Right, he was down there
We'll take
yesterday.
your word for it.
I forgot. Okay, since we're behind on saying thank yous, let's get not thank yous. Good mornings. Here we go. We got a bunch of them. Come on, y'all help me out here. Lady Lillian Blair, I want to say good morning to you. Wait a minute, you're not the first one. Let me go to the first. I'm sorry. Oh, she was the first one on YouTube side. Lady Lillian Blair, my auntie Diane, Patricia Hall Singleton. Good morning to you. Is that a girl on the bass? Good morning.
Kendall Douglas, good morning.
Oh, y'all not jumping in, just Rob, huh?
What
Justin
side
Shaw.
are you guys
Good
on?
morning.
Good morning, everybody. See,
Hey, did y'all know that Justin Shaw is now Pastor Justin
Yes, sir.
Shaw?
I saw that,
Last
man.
Sunday was his first Sunday as,
Yes, sir.
as senior
Congratulations,
pastor.
brother.
New faith
And
church.
New Faith
And
Missionary Baptist
And
Church.
we're praying for you because that ain't no joke.
It ain't no joke at
Yeah,
all.
you can have that, bro.
That's MeTooMusic zone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pastor.
Yes, sir.
No, he's a missionary Baptist church. He's pastor. Pastor Justin Shaw. Good morning to Lady Margaret Brown, Sister Peggy. We say good morning to Kendall Douglas, my boy.
Juancito.
Miss Letitia Booker, good morning to you. She's representing Glory to God Kingdom Fellowship. This is Elder Tish. Oh, that's Elder Tish. Oh, okay, I got you. Her pastor is Pastor Charles Lachey. William Bland, MeTooMusic's own. Boy, I got a funny story about William, but I'm not going to blast him live on the radio about him and his microphone on this week. Anyway, natural vocalist, good morning to you. That's Valencia Branch, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
Miss
sir.
that's Jennifer Kelly's sister, right? Is that what y'all told me? I ask y'all this every week.
Yes.
Right.
Good
7
morning,
days, man. You know.
Keisha Joseph, good morning.
Keisha Joseph.
Oh, Keisha Joseph is here.
Tina Grimes. Good morning.
Oh, that's Pastor Tina Grimes from Faithworks Fellowship.
Jesse P.
Jesse P. Jesse
What's
Prather.
up, Jesse?
The fresh batteries in my keyboard.
Hey, Jesse was here the other night, boy, at the retro. They had a retro musical here at the city Friday night. And, it was all old songs. Man, of course, that's Jesse's thing right there.
He was
He
killing
tore
it,
it
huh?
up,
Oh,
man.
he was killing
Oh,
it.
my goodness. Stephanie Thomas.
Did he flip your keyboard over?
Nah. Stephanie Thomas. Good morning to you.
Where
Also,
you put your batteries?
Victor Jordan was here Friday night. Vic, I haven't passed your number on to Solomon yet. Let me see if he comes on today, and I'll make sure I pass it on. But Victor Jordan was here, his lovely wife and his daughter, who has the most energy in the world. They're representing Grady Grace Church, Bishop Larry O and First Lady Nina Jones. Okay, I got to go back to the top. Let me see. My cousin Matt Davis is here. Good morning to Matt. Somebody else joined us over there. Fonzito, Jesse Prather, of course, the one and only Pastor Justin Shaw. He says quartet at his best. Okay, let me see. Lady Marla Smith, Miss Marla Smith. Miss Marla, hey, did y'all see the video that she did of her dad last week?
No.
Listening to Ernest's song. Her dad has dementia, and he's blind, but she put on Ernest's CD and played it for him, and just to see how he talks and responds, man, I'm not going to even lie to you, man. A tear, I had to stop it from coming out. I was like,
wow, man.
I am not about to break a man. A man is not
It's on our
supposed to-
Facebook page.
I guess that's where I saw it.
Good morning, Amber Bullock.
Jason Harrison.
Amber Bullock is here.
Yes, sir.
Let me
What's
get
up,
down.
Good morning,
sir?
Amber.
Amber.
What's up, Amber?
Amber.
Good morning,
Amber,
Tim
Amber.
Whitley. What's up, Tim?
Tim Whiteley.
Tim Wiley. Miss Jackie Olden. Good morning to you. Let me see who. Okay, I'm real late on the Facebook side. Let me go and scroll down. About to say good morning, Rob. He's there. Keisha Joseph.
I'm
we
right
said
here.
good morning.
He's right there.
Let's see who else.
Why he doing that, man? You speaking? You know, we was talking about this quartet thing. I just ran across this cat. I know you know who he was. I just ran across this cat on YouTube, man. Pastor Sean Jones.
Oh yeah,
You just
Yeah, I didn't.
Didn't he pass?
He passed like 8
cut
months
his
ago.
mic
Yeah.
off for the next
I didn't
3
know.
Sundays.
we
I
talked
didn't know.
about it on the
Yeah,
show.
because they had his whole
I
funeral
I
on.
thought I vaguely remembered, but I
Yeah.
did watch,
Yeah.
you know, some of his funeral. But I went back and watched a lot
Him
of his
singing?
clips. Oh my god,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was like, man, he had that thing, man.
Oh yeah, he had it, bro.
Let me
His
see.
band was tight, and his background, everything. He had a whole thing, man. It's like, wow, that was pretty sad. Okay, all right.
Thank you.
We said Pastor Tina Grimes. Amber Bullock. She says, "Hey, family, love y'all." Amber.
What's up, Amber?
We played you a couple weeks ago.
Sure did.
Charles B. Raj was good.
Fire Stick Man.
Fire Stick
You
Man
supposed to be
was
here
good,
today, man. What up, man?
with some fire sticks.
Right.
My cousin Jason Harrison. Who else we got? Darian
Darren
Hewitt,
Hubbard.
my nephew. That's that's Fonzo's son.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on and play some more music, y'all.
Come on.
We just played a whole song. Oh, my auntie Debbie. I'm sorry, I gotta read this.
No, you don't.
Let me see.
Yeah, you got to
God's
read that
morning
one that says
to
good.
my handsome nephew.
And the good-looking gentleman of the morning crew.
She's just being politically
God
correct.
bless your heart.
That's all.
She's correct.
Hey,
May the
I don't
Lord
know
God
if y'all
bless you
see.
real good.
We representing Stephen Thompson this morning. For those of y'all that were late, y'all missed. Y'all missed his intro, the Wake Up St. Louis theme. So hopefully next time y'all catch us on time. If we got some time at the end of the show,
Yeah, we might
maybe
have
we'll
to play
play it
that
again,
again, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that was good. But we representing Stephen. Everybody got on their Ministers of Music hashtag Minister of Music T-shirts on this morning.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
I got my wristband on, too.
I think you can give me a wristband.
No, man.
It's by Stephen Thompson. Gabriel.
Yeah, same thing.
That dude didn't give us no wristband.
Feeling some kind of way right now.
God is able.
I think I'm taking this shirt off now.
is able. Oh, Lord.
I didn't get it.
J. Alex Bruce.
The only man that can
Bruce,
drive while he sleep. Do not ride with Alex Bruce after 7 o'clock. Do not ride with this guy.
Amber said, "Do y'all have some Tim Rogers and the Fellas?" She wrote a song on their last record. It's quartet. Laugh Out Loud. It's called So Good. Laugh Out Loud. Play it if you can. I gotta go pre-screen
You gotta go
that.
find that.
Yeah, I gotta find that. Amber, I didn't even know. How come you ain't let us? Well, I guess you did just let us know. So ain't no reason for us. Yeah, we gotta go find that. Well, let me see. What's the name of it? So Good. I'm gonna have to go look for that. Go find that. Elder Tish White said, "Play it again, Sam." I mean, too. She woke up. Oh yeah, that we gonna play that. We gonna hit
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna have to play that again.
Because that was,
Oh, yeah,
that was
that's a
pretty
good
good.
one.
That was pretty funny.
I like the part about Alvin. That was a good part.
Hey, so last Sunday we were at Sylvester Washington's service, right?
Yeah.
Rob was not there, y'all. He
he
wasn't
Rob
able to
didn't
make
go.
it. He
He's
wasn't
been
there. It was
arrogant.
Senior Citizens Day at Old Country Buffet, and he got 30% off.
Oh wow.
Did my good eating that day.
He got 30% off
Did my good eating.
off his bread pudding.
Green bean casserole.
Red pudding.
Pea pie.
Miss Lady Monica French Bowling, good morning. But so last week at Seal Service, a lot happened. Y'all ain't seen Amos come on yet.
What up, Jarrell Little?
He
What up,
ain't-
Jarrell?
He ain't said nothing yet, has he?
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Did he? Jarrell, you still in Italy? Like he gonna answer. I'm tripping.
Right.
And I waited. I did like somebody else we know. Just wait for the response from the audience. But I won't talk about that. Jarrell, you got to stay on the line. You just missed our new opening theme song, which is going to have a reference in there that you will appreciate
Stay
almost more
tuned.
than anybody
Yeah,
else.
it's good enough to get
Stay
rid of the other
tuned,
one.
everybody. Stay tuned.
So I think we're gonna play that again towards the end. But so we had Seal Service, and I wish Amos was on here right now. I wish Erna was on here right now. Where is Erna? Wow. So
Oh, he's in France now.
oh, he's in France.
France.
Okay. So Amos. Don was there.
Dude. We was
Amos got up and said, and he had a real seriousness.
he was serious. He
Amos
was so
like
serious.
because at this point, no praise break had gone on in the service, right?
he couldn't take it no more.
He couldn't take it no more. The one and only champion praiser, Amos Isaac, gets up in the service, standing right in front of Seal, and he says, he kind of throws his suit jacket. There are two things I want to do today. I feel like doing. Two things I feel like doing. He walking back and forth. I feel like directing. Number one, I'm going to direct. and I feel like dancing before the Lord, and I feel like dancing. I don't know if nobody else has danced for you today. Hold up now. Who's on the organ? My nephew, Philip Shirley.
Yeah.
Philip is to his left. He turns to Philip and says one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
Ever.
I have never, I'm 43 years old. I have never even had this thought before. And I was telling Rob, I don't think Amos even tries to be funny. He is so funny, man.
But that was
He
funny.
turns to the organ and says, I want to shout today. And I think I want to shout at A flat. Dude.
Shout at A flat.
Oh man.
Oh, man. This
And
dude
then-
said he wanted to shout at A
Then
flat
that dude went in
for a good 5 minutes
I mean,
by
straight.
himself.
Straight.
I don't
man.
think one other person in the audience
Nobody.
joined him. And it didn't even matter.
Nobody joined him. Oh boy.
I'm not even exaggerating. Audrey Williams, good morning. Oh man, yeah, we gonna
Jesse
play
was
that.
there too. Jesse Prather was there.
Yeah, Jesse was there.
That was funny, man.
Jesse was there, and I said if they call me up for words, I'm gonna tell them I want to talk in A flat. That's what I'm gonna do. From now on, everything I want to do is gonna be in A flat, boy. Oh man! So in honor of Amos, the one and only champion praiser, Amos Eyes. Oh my goodness!
Ready? Yeah, I'm
Stuttering
ready.
this morning. Anyway, in honor of him,
Helping you on your way to worship. It's Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
we got Psalm 19. I'm gonna make sure it's Psalm 19. I always say it wrong. Yeah, that's it. Psalm 19 by Amos Isaac, right here on Wake Up St. Louis, written by Rusty Watson. Stay tuned. I'm Levi 2 King.
It's done right.
Dr. Alvin Quinn.
Like I said, Rob Woody.
Here we go. This is my part. Sweeter, sweeter. I got tenor. What y'all got?
You got it.
Sweeter. Alto down. Let's go. Sweeter. No, that's not. Sweeter. You lower than me. Man. You mess up everything, man.
I'm sorry. You mess up everything.
Dr. Doris Wilson.
I ain't been in a choir in years.
The one and only Dr. Doris Wilson. Your aunt
I remember when
is
High
rolling
Heights
over
used
in
to
her
kill
bed
this.
right now.
She probably is.
You're right. Mad at you. Yeah. Higher Heights. Yep, sure did. Absolutely. Written by the one and only Rusty Watson. Russell Watson. Good morning, Miss Anita Michelle Jackson. She says Alvin's do-rag is funny.
Sing Don.
It's the same color as True Stacey Adams he wore on his wedding day. Oh, man.
That's funny. Because on my wedding day, I was in my father's living room with some khakis and
Stacey
sure
Adams.
was.
I don't even remember what she was like.
Because I was one of the only few people there.
Right, exactly. Like 5, and he was not invited for the
So
record.
what? I bum rushed it.
He sure did. I think I called him, an hour before I got married. I would say, hey, man, by the way.
Wait a minute. I was in a rehearsal like, I got to go. What, you play the drums? I got to go.
I was like, Don, man, what's going on? What you doing today? He's like, man, I'm in rehearsal. I was like, oh, okay. All right, man. I just called, just check in and let you know I'm getting married in an hour. That is a true story.
Very true.
I'm not joking at all. That's how I did it. That's how I announced it to the world. Never told anybody I was engaged or nothing. But I just announced we were married. But anyway, so Jarrell said shout out to Alvin's Powder Blue.
Oh, yeah.
His Powder Blue. Earn a burner. Earn a burner.
Come on, put them hands together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. One more time.
Come on, put them hands together.
My favorite part of that video is at the end when she gets for real serious. And I think she's overcome with joy because she realizes the recording is actually over. Mm-hmm. She sits on the seat and she starts doing this.
Yeah.
And she's so serious. She's so serious. But Earn a Burner, she says she's on her way to 8 o'clock service. Can we handle service without her? Can we handle service? Can we handle the show without her?
Yep.
I think we're gonna try it.
Yeah,
we're gonna try it.
We got this.
Now it's gonna be weird because I've had every show with you, so it's gonna be a little weird. Just gonna let you know. Bobby Connor, good morning.
Bobby C.
Let me see who else we got here. Bobby. Pastor Lamont Walker all the way in Columbia, Missouri says good morning to and fam and a blessed and prosperous Sunday to everyone. Mad love. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, yeah.
My brother, Ryan Branson, says, good morning, bro. I see do-rags are back in season this week. Oh, yes, they are. And they're powder blue.
Oh, yes.
Powder blue do-rags.
The loudest color that was in that whole gifting. Wow.
Hey, y'all, we're going to pay some bills real quick. It is already 8 o'clock. It's 7:57 a.m. No, since people are out driving already, before we cut to commercial break, it's currently 67 degrees. It feels beautiful outside. The high will be 89, low will be 67, with a 0% chance of rain. I think that's the first time we've ever said that on this show.
Which means it will snow this afternoon.
A zero.
Exactly. It will snow.
A 0% chance of rain. Let's talk real quick about what's happening in this construction. What did you all just experience coming over, Alvin and Don?
Martin Luther King Bridge down, there was an accident, so they got it shut down.
That was shut down.
Yeah.
I thought it was construction.
But the 64, there's construction now.
So is that shut down?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you come
from 20, if you come in east on 64,
So if you come into the Illinois side,
at 20th,
so is it 60? So it's like in the downtown area.
Yeah.
64.
Yeah.
It's actually closed. You got to come off.
you got to come off.
Yeah,
And so when you came off, what did you come off on? Either Broadway or Martin Luther King?
You got to get off at Jefferson.
Oh, way back that far.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But there are no police out, so you can speed and be
Wait a
black.
minute.
Stop.
Wait a minute. Okay. Say that one more time.
Say it again.
There are no police.
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said.
What I say? Somebody rewind the tape. What I say?
Police is now. It's been rewound.
Whatever, man. Go back to Old Country Buffet with your get your discount.
Oh, that pea pie's good.
Whatever.
Oh, my goodness.
Police is.
Oh, look at Steve
Craig
Thompson.
Edwards, didn't nobody tell you to put that in the comments?
Steve says, hey, look at those T-shirts. Absolutely. Good morning, light skin. It's me, the one and only Craig Edwards, minister, elder, Reverend Pastor Craig Edwards.
Craig Edwards.
Yeah, Jarrell, we're gonna play this song again. I promise you, we're gonna hear it. We're gonna hear it again. We're gonna hear it Here, like you said it. We're gonna hear it again. You and Alvin, where are y'all getting this grammar from? This morning.
It's the bestest grammar you can have for the radio
Ernest
shows.
said police are on 170. You know, it's polices on 170.
So the polices are out today on 170.
And Melinda flying, huh? She trying to get the ticket.
So 170 and where? Just all. Okay, so we know Erna comes from like U City. So that's pretty much just all of 170, huh?
No, they always there on 170.
Oh, yeah. So, but she says they're out this morning, so be careful
She
around
need to be
170.
careful over there.
That's our roving reporter, y'all. The one and only Erna Berner, French.
Come on, put them hands together.
She's making you put your hands together and making you put your seatbelts on and put your foot on the brake and slow down on this morning. So, is the Poplar Street Bridge? So I guess the Poplar Street Bridge must be shut down.
No, it's open. The Poplar Street Bridge open. It's open.
But how? But if
Okay.
they shut off 64 at Jefferson, can you get to it? Can you get to it from like downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So if you're west of Jefferson, then just know that it's a detour.
So I don't know how far that goes from
Okay.
Jefferson to.
It's one of the bridges that they're working on.
So if you're west of Jefferson coming out 64 east, coming to the east side, if anybody's coming over to church on the east side on this morning, just know on Highway 64 west of Jefferson, you're good until you get to Jefferson. Which
Polices must know the women's. Erna, you're saying it wrong now. It's not but the police didn't. It's but the polices didn't bother us. Come on now.
Get with the program, woman.
Tiandra, the future
Woman's,
Dr.
right.
Tiandra Bland, the host of the MeTooMusic Minute. She brings y'all the news every week. Thank y'all for sharing that every week.
What up, though?
She says, good morning, and all are welcome to Greater St. Paul in Overland, Missouri for free school supplies and food 10 a.m. to 12 noon today. Do y'all hear that? That's great to know.
Way.
That is great to know.
On the way.
No, that's serious. That's great
that's
to know.
serious, man.
So anybody right now, drop
Rose
the address
Anderson
in
Rice.
there. Drop the address, Dr. Future, Dr. Tiandra Bland, to Greater St. Paul, where her father is the pastor, Pastor Anderson. Drop that address in there. Free school supplies, y'all. Y'all come get them. All of that. Also, don't forget, today at the Urban League thing, the Urban Round, what is it called? The Urban Expo.
Yeah.
They're giving away free school supplies and things down there today, downtown St. Louis, where the one and only Stephen G. Thompson II, Gabriel.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Stephen G.
Y'all see who watching?
You know what? G might be Gabriel. I never thought of that. Who's watching? You gonna say it over the mic?
Chucky Haynes.
What? Where he at?
What you say?
What up, Chucky?
My
What
cousin
up,
Chucky,
brother?
where
Yes,
he at?
sir.
Chuck it.
Man, say something, man.
He
say
hasn't,
something.
he hasn't popped up on my feeds yet.
Say something, man.
Charlie Mikes.
Charlie Mikes.
He still ain't popped up yet. I don't. Oh wait a minute. Let me see.
Facebook.
There he is, Charlie
Good
Mike.
morning, man.
Look at my cousin, the one and only. Play drums just like this.
Hey, man, he's a hater for drummers, man. This dude, man.
The great
Chucky
Haynes.
The great Chucky Haynes,
Yes,
straight
sir.
out of East St. Louis, Haynes Miracle Temple.
He said, "Good morning, cuz
Man,
we
he
here
in
too, man.
Shanghai.
We here too, man. Don't, we here too, bro.
Rob
I
said,
know.
"Don't hate on him,
Bruh,
bro."
I've been knowing you since you was a little dude. Come on, man.
He says he's in Shanghai, China.
man,
y'all.
man,
And now
keep your head
Rob,
low
you
down
get
there,
a
boy.
discount on your old country buffet.
Sure, brother.
when you
Some
get
love. All right.
All
Hey,
right.
man, send me some 8As, man. Send me some of them beta 8As,
Man,
brother.
one of the worst things in the world to do is to sit around drummers talk.
Oh man.
Come
Good
on,
morning,
man.
Pastor
Lying.
Ralph E. Holmes Sr.
Those are my sticks, too, man. Send me some 8As.
Pastor Ralph E. Holmes Sr. Good morning to you. Charlie Mike, Chuck say, what's up, fam?
What up, bro?
All right. Hey, we're going to pay some bills, y'all. I'm Levi 2 King.
It's not right.
Dr. Albert Glenn.
Hashtag, like I said, Rob Woody.
And also hashtag, like he said, Minister of Music, Stephen G. Thompson, Stephen Gabriel Thompson, right here on Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Sunday morning show. Stay tuned, stay locked. We'll be right back.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
The Source is the new digital media download site and distribution for the believer. Purchase and download faith-based music, videos, books, and more to your computer or device. There are free items to download as well. Visit the site now to start downloading your Christian media at MeTooMusic.com/The Source. Make sure you download the MeTooMusic app at Google Play Store or the App Store to connect directly to The Source. The Source, your source for faith-based media.
What's up, y'all? This is Jay Ross, CEO of J Ross TV, saying, wake up, y'all. Wake up, St. Louis.
Giving you something to move to. on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
It's time for the inspirational thought of the week.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Our inspirational thought of the week is our greatest efforts won't accomplish in a lifetime what God's grace will do in a moment. That's Judah Smith. Our greatest efforts won't accomplish in a lifetime what God's grace will do in a moment. Happy Sunday.
It's Wake Up St. Louis. Wake Up St. Louis. MeTooMusic Morning Show.
We got some more music for y'all this morning. This is the one and only retired Naval Petty Officer, First Class Gennaro Wilson with, what's the name of the song? Is it You Are, I think.
Oh, so you see?
This is you.
That was a good one.
This is You Are featuring Pastor John P. Key. This is his new single.
You are my Lord, say. You are my Lord. You are my Lord, say. You are my Lord. You are my shelter, say. You are my shelter.
William Bland says that Highway 64 is shut down from Jefferson to Route 3 headed east. So be informed. Know as you go.
You are my God, say. You are my God.
Pastor John Key.
Can I rely on? Yes. Oh,
Good morning, Lori Union.
listen. You're my provider. And Jehovah Jireh, yeah. Yes, you are, Lord, yeah. You are my healer, say. Oh, my God that healeth me, yes, you are. Say it, nephew. Hey, hey. Woo. You are my strength, say. When I'm weak, you make me strong. Oh, yeah. You're the song I sing, Lord. Melody in the morning. Yes. Woo. You're the air I breathe, Lord. Yeah. You breathe on my situation. Woo. Yeah. Hey, hey. Come on, sing to me. You are. You are. You are with me. You are. You're everything. Yeah. Tell the world. Now go tell the world. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, come on, y'all. Let's go. Yeah, come on, y'all. Let's go. Come on, y'all. But he is. He's everything that you need. I'm telling you, y'all. He's got your back. He's got your back. You don't have to lag. He's got you, y'all. Don't give up. Don't give in. Won't you wait? 'Cause you gon' win. I'm telling you now. Go across the world.
That's the one and only
Alex Bruce.
First Class. That's Alex Bruce playing drums.
That's what he just said.
It
him and
sounded
Bud.
like him.
Yeah,
Did y'all
Alex
just hear me say?
killing.
Who played piano
When he
on
said,
this?
that sounds just like,
Right.
it's the first thing I said in my head. That sounds like Alex. Who played piano, Alex? And Bud is playing bass. Oh, man, that's the one and only First Class
Y'all killed that,
Killed
man.
that.
Navy Petty
Yes, sir.
Naval Petty
Bruce,
Officer.
one of my
retired.
favorite drummers.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine
yeah.
too.
Amber, I saw your comment. That's what we were discussing off air. I have like really not wanted to do another one, but I don't know now. People been asking lately.
I just want y'all to know I've been trying to get us to do it again.
Let's see. This is how we'll do this.
Take a poll.
Okay.
This is how we're gonna do this. Now we're gonna let the scripture speak for us.
in.
If the scripture say do it in this next scripture of the week, then we'll do it.
Find it, Rob. Find it.
Right here on Wake Up St. Louis.
Let's see if there's any sign in here. Let's go.
Listen, Proverbs 10:19. You got to listen now. Says, "In the multitude of words, sin is not lacking, but he who restrains his lips is wise."
Oh yeah, thank you, Lord, for saying nothing about.
One more version says look. One more version
gonna
says
keep reading till he
another
find
version
one.
says the more talk, the less truth. The wise measure their words. The wise measure their words. Huh?
Oh, jokes aside, that's really good.
Too much talk leads to sin, but be sensible and keep your mouth shut. Huh?
Come on.
Oh yeah. So
That's a
don't
good one,
say
bro.
nothing else for the rest of the day, Rob.
Oh, so Mark Harris played keys.
Ah, wow.
Okay.
Straight up. That's my
Killed that.
nephew's father, Lil Mark.
What was the first song you ever heard John P. Key sing?
Jesus is
It's
real.
Yeah.
But truthfully speaking, that's the first one I heard on recording. Because you got to remember, when John P. Key was living here in St. Louis, he used to come to the Bi-State Gospel Music Workshop with my dad. So I heard him, he was teaching songs. As a matter of fact, he taught us Jesus is real then. So we heard that before he ever recorded it. Did y'all know, brief piece of history. Now this is what the rumor says. So I'm going to give you the rumor history. That what we hear on that record, what's that, the Galilee, what's that record that's
Baptist,
on?
yeah.
Galilee Baptist, Jesus is real. Not Jesus is real.
Not.
Everywhere I go.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh,
That's the one with running for
is real.
Jesus and all that.
Yeah. They say that was actually recorded during offering. That wasn't necessarily
heard
meant
that story,
to go on the album.
Yeah, I heard that story.
Yeah, they just left the tapes rolling, and he did the song for offering, and it ended up being one of the lead singles, one of the lead songs off the album.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me see. Charlie Mike say, the moment I decided to get back on Facebook, you was the first to show up. He'll take that. That's right, man. Because
Yes, sir.
right, Yes,
sir.
I was about to say something so blasphemous, so let me just leave that joke alone. For the Lord is upset with me on that one. Let me see. Who else? Who else? We see you, Amber. Blah, blah, blah. I'm ignoring you, Amber. That's a lot of work. Y'all don't realize it. Jesus is mine, right? Not Jesus is real. Thank you, Craig. That's what
Jesus is mine.
Did you hear me say Jesus is real? Man, that's why when I said it, I said, that ain't right. Jesus is real. Yeah, Jesus is mine. Galilee Baptist. They said it was recorded during offering. Thank you, the one and only. C-Note, Craig Towns in the house, y'all. Oh, Lady Bridget Michelle Harris is here. I didn't see her. Her and Demetrius are here.
Melanie Edwards, good morning.
Emmy.
The one and only Melanie Edwards.
Her initials is me.
What up,
Me.
What up, me?
Jarrell says, can he play on this one?
Yep.
There is
Yep.
no
Jarrell.
this
Yes.
one.
Yep.
What are y'all
Jarrell.
talking about?
Yep.
Jarrell, you could have played on all of them.
Sure
but
coulda.
You big timed us.
Yeah.
Amber, I'm pushing for it.
There is no, he's talking about on this one. There is no this one.
The third one.
Jarrell kept
Number
saying,
3.
I'm in Louisville now.
That's what we're gonna call
Louisville
it.
in Kentucky.
3.
That's where I'm at now.
He said Louisville. Amber said
Louisville.
she didn't know John P. Key used to live in St. Louis. Absolutely did. I got some great stories about him that I won't tell on air.
Oh, he went to Solomon's Temple, huh?
I got a story too that
Go
I
ahead.
won't tell on air.
Oh, you're not going to tell on air.
It's about
My
a-
sister,
it's about a
Jocelyn
bass
Christie.
player that used to play for him.
Oh, man, right. Absolutely.
Boom, boom, boom.
Absolutely.
Y'all, we've been around for a minute. So
Yeah.
A long time.
Long time.
Hey, it's time for some news.
It's time for news, information, and more right here on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Hey, Sister Shaquita. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Blow Your Trumpet Ministries presents Pastor Marcus and Madeline Mickles, Heart of the Matter.
Now listen to this. Uh-oh. That's a sound. Look at that. Look. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. ADD this morning. Go.
August. So the topic
No,
is
listen to this flyer is what I'm saying.
the topic is Black Hebrew Israelites. Who are they? How to evangelize to them? The mentality of the Hebrew Israelites.
Now you got to stop. Y'all know that's huge. Think about that.
This is
how many churches will attack that?
Yeah, that's
Very few.
How to evangelize to
How
them?
to evangelize. Trip off of this.
You
though.
better be on it.
Guess
So-
what I found out though? Guess who the special guest panelists are that's coming to talk to them?
Who?
Hebrew Israelites. Ain't that crazy?
Wow.
They're the special guest that's coming to talk to the Christians about how to evangelize them and the common mistakes that Christians make in dealing with them and engaging. That is crazy, ain't it?
Man.
Wow.
I think I might be there.
Where's this going to be? Where's this at?
This at
Pastor Marcus Mickles.
What's the address? 4746 Virginia Avenue. It's August 19th and the 26th at 9:30.
Man.
Evangelist Sheila Carmel is the director of Christian Education.
That's Amber Elliott's mother.
Wow.
Good morning, my sister Deborah Hicks.
Yeah, I'm going to ride with Alvin.
Lady Deborah Hicks.
He has a gun. I'm going to ride with him.
A legacy celebration honoring Pastor Frederick E. Wilson Sr.
Anita Wilson's dad.
Yeah, the tribute.
Another one from St. Louis.
Yes.
St. Louis.
Tribute concert Saturday, August 18th at 6 p.m. And the culmination worships is Sunday, August 19th at 10 a.m. at Greater Faith Christian Church, 438 North 82nd Street in Centerville, Illinois. The concert is at St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church.
The one and only Trader has joined us.
Who is that?
Mr. Keon Holloway with the new single Freedom, which we actually have on deck today to play.
Oh, right on.
Today.
So August 19th. Super excited.
What's up, Timothy?
Louis.
We call him a trader because he left St. Louis, y'all. That's all we saying.
Vincent Thorpe and Kinesis.
Yeah, that's next weekend.
Yes, sir. Presented by C-Note.
C-Note Entertainment.
Vincent who?
Vincent Thorpe. And Kenosis.
He said Thorpe.
He said Kinesis, though. That's the funny thing.
Kenosis.
Craig is so mad at you right now. Messing up his whole flyer.
Hey, man, I'm
Start
sorry.
over, man.
No, man.
Come on. No,
August
man. This
19th.
C-Note, man. Get this
Vincent.
right. Start that over.
Go ahead.
This our fancy. Let's go.
Doors open 5:30. Concert begins at 6:30. Vincent Thorpe. Kenosis. Super excited St. Louis, presented by C-Note Entertainment. Rodney Douglas, Lloyd Nix, Phase 2. MeTooMusic. Go ahead. Jesse D. Williams, who is back in St. Louis. Free admission. It's at Good News Baptist Church, 8850 Jennings Station Road, St. Louis, Missouri.
Timothy G. Fields, my brother. Good morning.
I am a champion. We win. Where is this?
Oh, wait a minute,
Prince of
Amber Amaya's mom, Bullock. Yes, he is a trader, just like you're a trader, just like Jarrell is a trader.
Where do you live? Right.
Benedict Arnold's.
If you ain't got a London's son in your city, you're a trader.
You're a trader. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I am a champion. We win. 2-day event, August 25th through the 26th, Prince of Peace Church.
Let me stop this while you say her name. Come on.
Go ahead, bro.
Miss Carr.
Nah, go
What's
ahead.
her first name, man?
I can't say it, man.
Come on, just try. Just try. Put your syllables together. Use your syllables.
Come
Carlin.
What? Wow.
Jacqueline. That's her name, man.
That's not even a word.
Jacqueline Carr, man.
Man,
oh
these
my
people,
goodness.
Y'all need to smack some of these mamas with these names, man.
Wow, man.
All right, I know this name, Raytina Robinson's
There we
worship
go.
leader. Yeah,
There
her
we
and
go.
Daphne Rice Bruce.
There we go.
Yeah, so make sure y'all there. This service is starts. It don't say when it starts, but it's at Prince of Peace on August 25th through the 26th. Be there. Oh, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. And then we got Covenant Church Women Empowerment Weekend, September 7th through the 9th. I done went too far, but my cousin preaching. Yeah,
Who is your cousin?
Veronica Edwards.
Oh, yeah, she sure is. I saw that on the
Yeah,
flyer. She's at the top left. ain't
Keynote speaker. Yes, sir. So this is September 7th through the 9th. The time is now. Pastor Nathan and Lady Johnson are the hosts. Friday is a seminar and panel discussion, 7 p.m. Prayer breakfast on Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Julian Banquet Hall, East Alton, Illinois. And then the Women's Day services at 3 p.m.
That's the wife of Light Skin is me, Minister Craig Edwards.
Yes.
What were you
Those
gonna
are
say,
your
Rob?
announcements. Those are your announcements.
Thank you.
Govern yourselves accordingly.
Govern yourselves
Speed
What's up,
and
my
be
little brother
blessed.
Bert Coleman? What's happening, brother?
BC,
What up,
Bert Coleman.
Bert
The champion volleyball. And we were on the champion team the other night playing volleyball. God bless you. We just shout you out. All right.
Well, actually, Amber, that shows you how long you've been gone. That London and Sons, Amber says they have a London and Sons in Illinois where you live, Uncle Two.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That joker lasted for what, 2 months?
No, that was a question.
That was a
She put
that was
question
a
marks behind
question.
that. Yeah, like
I see what
whole
she's
lot
saying.
of them too. Yeah.
Oh well, no. The
Yeah.
truth is, yes, they did have one. They had it right here in Cahokia, right around the corner. Now it's a Classic K Burger, right? Isn't that what they turned in Classic K Burger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when we had a Harold's, man?
Harold's Chicken,
Yeah,
Fairview
you know,
Heights.
Fairview Heights. Yeah.
Next door to Burger King.
We were smashing that every weekend.
right behind the bank.
Yeah.
Right over there by Schnucks.
I'm surprised they didn't last, man.
Right, man, because I was gonna have them cater my surprise appreciation program. Yeah, I throw that in there.
So Amber, while you're trying to be funny, yes, we did have a London and Sons right here in Illinois, right here in Cahokia on Camp Jackson. It just, for some reason, wouldn't stay open long enough. But we are still called the Gateway St. Louis Metropolitan Area. So I'm no traitor. It's called the St. Louis Area Fellowship.
My Lord.
And we're going to try to get me on this morning. But you know her. You love her. You got to love her. Okay, let me see. Who else? What else? Let's play some music, y'all. It's 8:19 a.m. in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Currently 67 degrees. The high is 89 degrees. Low will be 67 with a 0% chance of rain. Miss Jackie Williams, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's Auntie Jackie, wife of the one and only Pastor Reuben Williams.
She sure is.
She said, good morning, nephew. That's you. Then Rob, that's me.
And everyone else, that's y'all.
Right. That's us.
That's all right. It's all right.
That's like pretty messed up.
It's all right.
That's my Auntie Jackie.
Was she on the Facebook side?
YouTube.
No, she on YouTube.
Rollo and follow over here.
Rollo and follow. Oh, man. One more time for those of you all who are late. It's 8:20 a.m. For those of you all who are late who are coming to church on the Illinois side, Highway 64 from Jefferson headed east. Highway 64 from Jefferson to Route 3. That's the Cahokia exit. Is shut down. So you can't get on. You're going to have to come already prepared and ready to take that detour. So you should still be on time for church because we just let you know what's happening. So you can leave a few minutes early and take that other route. Also, the Martin Luther King Bridge may be reopened by now, but it was shut down early this morning due to an accident on the highway. Man, we are so legit. Did y'all hear that? You hear the music, and then I said, it's shut down due to an accident. I sound like the lady on Fox 2 News in the morning, man.
Didn't hear that, sorry.
It just sounds like you like hearing yourself.
Man.
For all those who want a shirt, because I keep saying this, see Stephen Thompson the second.
Stevie G.
Stephen Thompson the second, right there on
He goes
Facebook.
live every day before he goes to work driving in his car.
Yes, he does.
And he don't say nothing for like 15 minutes. He just had the
just
music
looks
playing.
at
I know, just looking, adjusting the camera.
Then he get to work. Hey, y'all.
Right.
What's this, man?
Some of y'all don't need to go live on Facebook. I'm just saying.
Craig Town says he politely asked where is his shirt. Craig, you didn't go to the CD release concert. You see, no, you're supposed to show up for everything that happens
In this
the
city.
St. Louis area. That's right, because you see no,
Unfortunately, yes.
like we do.
Everything.
Elder Tish White says, "Hey, too,
said
can
like
I
we
put
do.
my flyer in the group
You
for
see,
this
he went over there real
Tuesday?"
fast.
Forgive him, Lord.
Absolutely, Elder Tish. Go ahead.
Look, he's still.
He's still talking.
I was reading Elder Tish White. What happened?
He trying to ignore it.
I didn't hear
He
you. I
said
promise.
he got to go to everything like we do, and you went real fast.
He kept going.
Victor Jordan says we got Erna Burner in the house
But
today.
look how he
Look how he
spelled her
spelled
name.
it
Look how he
now.
spelled her name.
Y'all got a funeral this morning?
Look how he spelled her name.
Wait a minute.
That's really bad.
It's a you.
That's really bad.
You got Yerna Burner in the house today.
Y'all got urine over there.
Bring that devotion back. Oh, yeah.
Produced by.
St. Louis Area Fellowship.
Man. Oh, man. He said produced by St. Louis Area Fellowship. Oh, my goodness. All right, what are we doing? Let's play some music real
Let's
quick,
do it
y'all.
again.
Who is this? Oh, brand new music right now from my sister, y'all. My sister, the one and only Crystal Ransom, Chrissy Ransom. This is Everything. I couldn't think of the name of it. Right here on Wake Up St. Louis. Stay tuned, stay locked.
Yes, sir.
Master Savior, we honor thee, my everything.
I was saying absolutely, Elder Tish White. Go ahead and drop that flyer to us.
We cry glory, hallelujah, my everything, Lord, my everything. We cry glory, hallelujah, my everything.
Oh man, who gets requests to play a funny track by Gabriel? So Marla Smith asked to please allow 4 full minutes for the Wake Up St. Louis morning show new theme song, Asking for a Friend. We will play that before we leave on today, y'all. We got to make sure we get this Keon Holloway in. So yeah, we're gonna get there. Let's play some bills real quick. I'm Levi 2 King.
It's Don Rice.
Dr. Alvin Gordon.
Hashtag like I said, Rob.
Oh, you going through puberty? Voice cracking. 13 years old.
Peter Brady. It's this do-rag I'm wearing.
Peter Brady. That was a funny episode. That's a classic.
That's the funniest
That's
episode.
a classic episode right there. All right, we paying some bills, y'all. Be right back. Good morning to Keisha Whittier, representing God's chosen GC3 in the house.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Are you a church, or do you know of a church that is renting space for your worship services at a hotel, conference center, or school? If so, why not consider MeTooMusic City? Here at MeTooMusic City, we have a theater that seats roughly about... I've never interrupted a commercial before, but I have to read this comment. Amber Bullock says, can you please play some Phase 2, specifically Use Me, because that's my jam, and the whole CD is one of my favorite gospel CDs ever made.
God bless your heart.
MeTooMusic's own Phase 2.
Bless you.
Now back to the pre-scheduled program and commercials. /the city. That's MeTooMusic.com/the city to get all of the information about pricing, contracts, everything like that. So please consider us. That way you don't have to carry equipment every week after week to these different places. Just come here. Everything is already set up and waiting for you.
Wake Up St. Louis, it's your boy Jesse Prather. You listening to the Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show. Whoa!
It's the home of the independent artist.
Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
With your hosts, Don, Rob, Alvin, and 2.
Right here at MeTooMusic.com. MeTooMusic.com.
Wake up St. Louis, it's the MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Oh yeah, I don't know what these dudes talking about out there. I'm scared to turn the mic on.
Now we talking about the guy who got muted.
Oh,
You see the video? With the guy's playing the organ, and there's another guy playing the keyboard. And he looked back at the sound guy said, "Mute the keyboard."
Yeah, and the dude is he looking dead at him.
Yeah,
mute the keyboard.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, it's bad.
Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay, couple things real quick. New music, y'all. The new Jason Nelson is out. I didn't know it's actually been out for a couple of weeks or so, a few weeks or so now. I've been waiting on it since that song Forever. Have y'all listened to Forever?
No.
Forever is a long time. That's how much I love you. You don't know that song? That's how long I love you. Man, it is a great, I'm talking about, all jokes aside, it's a great song. But his album is one of the probably 2018 sing-along album of the year so far.
Who is this?
Jason Nelson.
Oh yeah, I haven't listened to it.
Oh man, it's good, man. Like you can sing from first song to the end.
Okay.
Oh man, album is a whole bass solo and everything. You want to check that out. So that new Jason Nelson, Pastor Jason Nelson, The Answer, it's available now. So check that out. Also, we talked about Seal Service. We talked about the highlights. Man, can y'all believe Amos Isaac has not joined us on this morning? The champion praiser. This is probably the first Sunday he's ever missed. So
is he out of town?
APB on Amos Isaac, y'all. Somebody reach out to Amos and find out, make sure everything's good on this morning. Not used to not having Amos and Erna not being on here. Erna had to sing at Greater Grace early service this morning. Well, she had to be there. I don't know if she's singing, but I know she's there. So not to have both of them on this morning. And what's crazy is Lady Monica Boland is quiet this morning because Erna, I guess, maybe is not here. So wow, it's called the Erna effect. Isn't that crazy?
That is.
The Erna effect. Wow.
Stephen Thompson said he's probably getting ready for the expo.
Tomorrow, Amos. Oh, they got to sing.
Yeah,
that's right. You're right. That's right. Amos Isaac and the ensemble has to sing down there today. That's absolutely correct. The Urban Expo, I believe the gospel stage begins at 2 p.m. Yeah, I believe it begins at 2 p.m. Pastor David Hawkins, the one and only, my friend, my brother, representing the pastor of Living the Word Church right there in Collinsville, Illinois. Okay, so we talking about the Erna effect. Real quick. Oh, man, let me tell you one thing that happened at Seal Service. I think Alvin was there by then when Seal got up to have his remarks. Were you there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Jesse was on the organ, and Jesse just out the blue, real loud, started playing What He's Done For Me.
Right.
Well, we didn't know it was an inside joke. some of us didn't find out after church was over that that's the song in the Wood River District Baptist Choir. Jesse made Seal lead as a kid. He said he was like 9 years old, and said he said he has it on tape. He's gonna get that footage to us because we're gonna play that. We can play that video right here. But so he played it, but it turned into one of the highlights of the service.
Yeah.
Jesse just started playing it, and the entire audience, dude, you sound like you was at a mass choir rehearsal.
Actually, that happened twice because remember at offering?
Yeah.
Because you looked at me like,
that was a
what is happening?
Was it that one?
It was Anita Wilson song.
I cannot say Jesus. That was with Philip Shirley, Fred. I was about to say Fred Lamont Patterson.
Fred Spencer.
Fred Spencer.
I forgot who was on bass.
Dion.
Yeah.
Dion was on bass. Yeah, that turned into a moment too. But Jesse Prather, yeah, really turned that into a moment. So that was a Seal service. So y'all really missed us showing love, St. Louis showing love to Seal service. Friendly Temple like really tore the house up. They did
like
that.
a concert, didn't they? Didn't they sing a concert?
Yeah, they did. But for those of you all who were late this morning, Miss Marla Smith just made a comment. She said, just call him. She said, call Amos. Call him, but she's saying call him in A flat. Oh. So call him. And for those of y'all who don't know what that means, Amos got up at Seal service and said, I'm repeating the early part of the show for those of y'all who weren't here. This is a flashback. He said, real seriously, there are two things I feel like doing today. Threw his suit jacket back. Two things I feel like doing. I feel like, number one, directing, and I feel like dancing before the Lord. I don't know if anybody has shouted and danced up in here for you on today or since you've gone through this incident, Seal. He said, but I feel like dancing. He turned to the organist to his left, put his hand and pointed and said, and I think I feel like shouting in A flat. Man, oh my God. Funniest thing I ever witnessed in church. That was hilarious. But real quick, I talked about the Erna effect. Okay. I thought about this. So in this week, I watched the documentary. You know when I'm talking. Hold up. Here we go. It sounds like right there. It's supposed to say. So, who's familiar with Hattie McDaniels? I'm gonna make this quick. We only got about 10 minutes. Hattie McDaniel. Who is she, Rob?
Hattie.
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 Come on, Don. You old. You know Hattie McDaniels?
No.
Alvin, do you know Hattie McDaniels?
No, I don't. Sorry.
I'm gonna make you know who she is. Hattie McDaniel was the lady who played Mammy in Gone to the Wind.
Yes.
She was the black actress.
Yeah.
She played the maid.
Okay.
Heavyset black woman.
Right.
Played the maid in Gone with the Wind. As a matter of fact, she is the very first black actor / actress to ever be nominated
for an Oscar.
For an Oscar.
Yes, sir.
She's also the very first one, of course, to win.
Mm-hmm.
But trip off of this. This is one credit they never give her. She's also the very first to ever even attend the Emmys, the Oscars rather, the Academy Awards. I'm sorry, the Oscars.
True that.
This is what's crazy. So Hattie McDaniels was seated at a table. You know, when you watch the Oscars on television, you see the cast from every movie, and the directors, they're all seated at the same table. They would not allow her and her date, her escort, or her agent, who was, I believe, a white man, maybe a Jewish man. I think he was a white man. They would not allow them to sit at the table because he was representing her. So they could not sit at the table with everybody else. They sat them in the table in the back, in the corner, away from everybody. So of course, when they call her up and she wins best supporting actress, I believe. Mm-hmm. So when they call her up, it takes a while for her to get there because she has to come from a part of the room nobody else comes from.
Right.
So I call this the Hattie McDaniel effect because I think about this. So she won her Oscar, and back in those days, you go do the research, go study, you'll find this out. Back in those days, they did not give you the Oscar that we see today.
Right.
They only gave those to the people who won the main award, like the best actor, best lead role, right? That's the word. Well, she was best supporting actress. So back then, on stage, everybody. I don't know if y'all really know. A lot of people are not in entertainment. You all don't really realize how fake media, how fake entertainment is. You know, the awards they give you at the award show is not actually yours. That's not. These are all props,
right?
So that's what they did there. They gave her the prop, the little Oscar man. But then when they get backstage or whatever, it used to be that they would mail it to you, right? But they take it and then they give you the real one later. Well, her real one is actually a plaque with like a slightly half engraved man over there, but then it's a plaque saying it's best supporting actress, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is the point I'm trying to get to. So Hattie McDaniels, when she died, she left in her will that she wanted her Oscar, her plaque, to go to Howard University to their drama department because she really admired the work that they were doing. So she donated her Oscar to them. Well, she died in 52, which was crazy. She died her last years, man. She was still acting up until her death too, pretty much. But she died. She had like congestive heart failure, but then she had a stroke. But she ultimately died like within a year of all of that of breast cancer. So it was like terrible, like a horrible death, right?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she went on to act in a whole lot of stuff. Her brother was a famous actor. Used to be on. He's appeared on the Three Stooges. You would know him. He used to play the butler on some stuff. Yep. He appeared on Amos and Andy.
Right.
All of these old classic shows. Well, Hattie McDaniels in the '60s there was a protest at Howard University. It was a sit-in. It was a protest. And a lot of the students and people went around and actually took some relics of the university that they didn't agree with, that they felt like was a part of oppression, and stuff came up missing. Well, Hattie McDaniel's Oscar came up missing because they felt that it represented the stereotype that was oppressive to black people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. The fact that she played Mammy, she played a maid. Yes ma'am, all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. Right. Yes sir, master, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Well, they took it and it came up missing, never to this day to be recovered, never to be found. So, man, people really gave her the blues for playing these iconic roles, and she made a statement saying, "I would rather make $700 a week playing a maid in a movie than to make $7 a week actually being a maid." And she caught a lot of flack. A lot of people didn't support her over this, but this is my point right here. She did all of this, but at the end of the day, the very next person to be nominated, black, for an Oscar, somewhere around 10, 12 years later, was Dorothy Dandridge. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So here it is. Hattie McDaniel kind of paved the way. Now, if you go back and if you go look at when she receives her Oscar, the woman that presents her with the Oscar, before she announces who the winner is, she gives this little speech that now, looking back in hindsight, I'm sure everybody that was there was like, wait a minute, this is a political speech. Like, she knows who's going to win. She's like, yes, and I hope our nation this, and recognizes, and then all of a sudden she says, and the winner is Hattie McDaniels. So then everybody's kind of like, oh, okay, this was like a buffer speech.
Right.
Well, the thing is this. To be honest, and see, they were not going to allow Hattie McDaniels in the hotel to even receive the Oscar because it was against hotel policy to let blacks in.
Right.
Well, they did it as a favor, to whoever one of the bigwigs was in the organization. Well, we already know it was all politics, and it really was kind of like a photo op thing to try to help present an image of change and all of that. Well, when I was watching that, man, I thought about what went on. Now, I don't have really an opinion, so don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm not here to give my opinion. I don't really have an opinion about what really happened with these black preachers and the president, Donald Trump. I don't really have a real opinion. Not for real. And if I did, I still wouldn't say it here on the radio. But one thing I thought about the Hattie McDaniels effect. Even though she got blasted for playing this role and doing something that everybody was totally against,
right,
it still opened the door for what was to come later. And boy, it sounds like your phone on the mic. But if she never did it, we would have never had the Dorothy Dandridge 10, 12 years later who was nominated. We would have had who said his name wrong? Sidney Poitier. No, that was Pastor Mike Lampkin. Said his name wrong. Who actually was the first black male actor to win several years after that. Would have never had that. Then we would have never had your Denzel, your Jamie Foxx, Halle Berry, Monique,
Cuba Gooding
Jr. And Monique, a lot of people don't know, she wore a blue dress with those particular flowers in her hair. Well, she did that in honor, I feel like somebody's coming down the steps, in honor of Hattie McDaniels.
Jamie Foxx.
There you go. And didn't wear his shirt.
Yeah, he is.
Didn't wear his shirt. The one and only.
My man.
I didn't get my
Zito on here clowning you.
He sure is.
He clowning me?
Yeah.
About what?
He said, OMG, he's long-winded.
No, your belt is long-winded. You know how long it takes for your belt to reach from the back to the front? But you want to talk about long-winded. Pow. Bang, 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 bang. Gotcha. Bang, bang. Pow. Shoot out. Bang.
Somebody put me
That's
out.
what's long-winded. Your waistline. Pow! Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Pow. Your shirt size. That's what's long-winded. Pow! Bang, bang.
How many X's your shirt got?
That's what's long-winded.
How many
All
X's
them X's
right.
in
How
your
many X's
tag.
you got on?
Pow! Bang, bang.
How many X's you got on your shirt?
Alfonso, I ain't said nothing, man. I know how many guns you own. I ain't said nothing.
Oh my God, man.
You next in line with Baby Al, and he got a lot.
Anyway, my point is this. I don't know if I have a point. All I'm saying is I thought about the whole preachers thing and how much flack everybody has given them when we'll never have an opportunity to sit at a table if you don't open the door some kind of way. And that first door opening is usually, history teaches us, going to usually be political and a photo op. Just like it was with Hattie McDaniels. But she helped open the door. So I'm just saying, y'all, let's wait to see some of the story unveil before we so harshly judge what's happening. Even though we don't care for, a lot of us don't care for the president. I get it.
Man, Anthony White said when she was sick, the ambulance came, and when they found out she was black, they left.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
But wow.
That's crazy, man.
Wow, wow, wow.
What's funny, you know what? Not funny, but interesting about all this we're talking about is that they wouldn't allow you, you know, they wouldn't allow us in the front. They wouldn't allow us, but they would allow us to cook their food. Was that not the dumbest thing?
That was the dumbest thing.
I wish I would. But you know what? I bet you they was hiring people to watch.
Oh, man,
without a doubt.
but they still did some stuff, man.
I'm sure.
I'll be spitting and digging in my
Sugar
nose.
gave it for everybody.
Now they got a little bit of black in them.
Sugar gave it for everybody.
You saw what happened in the movie when old girl put the
hell
in that pie. Yeah.
There you go. Somebody reached out to Amos. Amos, we've been talking about you all morning. Boy, we done told the story
Champion
about
crazy.
you shouting at A flat and everything. We done told that twice today. Waiting on you to come on. We played your song this morning.
Don.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He got you,
Jesse
Jesse.
got you, man.
Got
He
me?
said it's ambulance,
ambulance.
not ambulance.
That's what Don
Jesse,
said?
not ambulance.
Don. Because I didn't say ambulance. That was Don.
Don said it.
Don
Somebody
said it.
called the ambulance.
Oh, man.
I got a pack of Duracell batteries in the car.
Hey, y'all, it's 8:44. Real quick, Stephen Thompson II has joined us. Hey, since he's here one more time, I see Jarrell said he's back to just in time for the theme song. I'm reading Melanie up. She says, "Man down." No, she's talking about Zito. He says, "I can take a joke." Yeah, you should. You got enough room in your body for all the jokes in the world.
Did y'all see what Marlon said?
What she said?
She said, "Please allow 4 minutes for the new."
Would you shut up trying to plug this song? I was just about to play it again for the third time today. This the third time. Y'all come on time. Here we go. This the new Wake Up St. Louis thing. Well, when I say new, I don't mean it's replacing the real one. I'm just saying part-time in this season.
I don't know.
Nah, that's the wrong song. That's the wrong song.
I'm gonna leave our mics open.
It go like this.
Get ready.
We got the music that'll help you get on your way. News and information that will help you on the day. Turn it up and make it really loud. Tag your friends and let them know that we're on right now. I know that ain't the right words, but wake up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to get on up. You ought to get up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to Can I get a witness? Wake up St. Louis. Get on up, it's time to get You know what time it is? It's the MeTooMusic Morning Show. Wake up St. Louis.
Oh, put your hand together.
Put them hands together.
Somebody clap your hands.
Right, I got them in there.
What
good
time is it? Get on up. You've been asleep all night long. Time to get on. Time to get on up. Get on up. You know your alarm went off twice already. Get on. Get on. Get on. Take up your bed and get on up. Get on up. You gotta get on up. Get on up. Levi and them already all right now. Get on up. You need to get on up. Get on up. Woo. get on up.
Get on up.
Somebody
Get
too
on
high.
up.
Too high.
Get on up. Somebody need to act like it's the third day.
Get on up.
Right early Sunday morning.
Get on
And
up.
Father, when I get all the applause,
Don't let them get all the applause.
leave I gon' want all the applause.
Let them get all the applause.
John gon' bring some donuts.
Yes, sir.
But don't let him get all the applause.
Don't let them get all
Rob gon' want you to play his song.
Thank you, thank you.
Alvin's got a surprise.
Don't let them get
He's got a surprise appreciation service coming up.
We don't know the
But
dates
don't let
yet.
him get all the applause. You've been earning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We don't need no music.
Ernie, when you hear it here.
I said we don't need no music. I said we don't need no. Y'all get the drummer off the drum. Can somebody get the drummer off? He done called the Holy Ghost. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get the other drummer that don't catch the Holy Ghost. Put him on back in the other room. You need to get this one done. Y'all ready? Get it right now. Don't make me take my glasses off.
Don't make me take my glasses
Good God Almighty.
Don't make me take my glasses
Don't make me take my glasses
Don't
off.
make me take my glasses
Good God Almighty.
Don't make me take my glasses
You only got one chance.
Don't make me take my glasses
I ain't gonna tell you no more.
Don't make me take my glasses
It's
You
my
better
favorite
put
part.
some respect on my name. I'm talking to all
Don't
three,
make
y'all.
me take my glasses
Wake up, St.
It's my favorite part.
Louis.
Wake up, St. Louis.
You better get on up.
Wake up, St. Louis.
Oh, get on up.
Okay.
St. Louis.
Brush your teeth.
Wake up, St. Louis.
I hope they play a Gabriel song today. Maybe they'll play Lost Without You.
Play the minister of music.
Maybe they'll play I Need You.
Play the minister of music.
Maybe they'll play I Don't Know What That Means.
Play the minister of music.
Whatever they play,
Available right now.
somebody say yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's the one and only. Joining us, sitting at the table, y'all. He produced it. He played all the instruments. He sang all the vocals. The one and only Stephen G. Thompson.
Hashtag Minister of Music.
Minister of Music. That's where we got these shirts from.
Download his CD.
So get his
Wait,
new
did y'all see
project.
too?
It's
He
digital.
said that's where we got these shirts from.
That's where we got these shirts from.
this shirt from.
Man, don't you ever touch my shirt in front of me like that again.
We didn't pay one. Oh, but you can't get yours for free. Yeah. You gotta pay to get yours.
Tuesday, no.
Support the ministry, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Keisha Whittier said she saw Oscar last week and said to him, when I get all of the applause.
When I get all the applause.
That is the one and only, y'all. Stephen G. Thompson, Jeffrey Burtz II. Good morning to Don,
What's up,
Rob,
man?
Alvin, and Steve-O.
Did you see when I said that you killed it yesterday?
Yeah, man.
I wasn't actually there. I just wanted to.
I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't, man. I know you wouldn't.
Charles LaRon said
But I know you
can-
killed it, though.
Charles LaRon said you can get the new song on his Fire Stick.
I was waiting for that's the first plug.
That's probably true.
He waited to 8:50. Okay, we got a few minutes. Real quick, y'all. We got our minute. We're gonna need more than a minute. And check this out. While Gabriel was doing drops and stuff all this week, he made our new official We Need More Than the Music theme drop. Check it out. It's still on that quartet style. Check it out.
Look at your neighbor and say, I think we gon' need more than a minute, y'all. Check out my echo. Check out my echo.
Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Real quick. Table full of musicians. This is my question for y'all. We're going to have one this week. 60 seconds to discuss this. Talk to the folk about Alvin. I don't know, but talk to the folk about how musicians we go a lifetime without being able to sit and worship with our families in church. Talk about the effect. Talk about how people don't get that. They don't understand how important it is to a lot of people. To some people, that's common to just come to church, sit down, listen to the word, listen to the message, have somebody to sit next to. But as musicians,
We got to be on guard.
yeah, we on guard. Sitting on drums, sitting on organ pews, benches, whatever.
Got to be on post.
You got to be on post. So we go a lifetime without ever getting a simple experience, something as simple. Alvin has 2 wives and 2 families.
So it's hard for him to do
So
it.
it's hard- he can't do it
It's
anyway.
two different cities, too. My heart goes out to him and his families.
Oh, really, Steve?
Hey, but look, another thing is, like, we go without, you know how some...
Oh, you changing the subject before you
same,
ever address that one?
same,
Okay,
no,
go
same
ahead, go.
thing. We go a long time without
being able to, like, you know, if your pastor says,
DeAndre Duncan, my cousin.
there's a blessing at the altar. Come and get it, and you playing altar.
And you can't go get it.
Yeah, you can't go get it.
Yeah.
You gotta. Can y'all please bring it to me,
Man,
please?
hey, my blessings are stacked at the altar that I have not been able to get. I've been a musician in my church for 31 years this year. I got 31 years worth of blessings.
I got 28.
Stacked on the altar. I'm going to get them this morning before church starts.
Yeah, that's the keyboards in the other room.
But talk about that, y'all. Talk about some of the effects of that. William Bland says his wife doesn't like the fact that they don't go to the same church or worship together. This is like a conversation I've been having with musicians, especially here lately again. But I've had this conversation forever with musicians and just regular people. I don't know how to say that. People don't understand, you know, how important that is to a lot of musicians and what we miss out on.
I know what I've been doing lately is when a preacher gets up to preach, I leave and go.
Yeah, don't worry. Craig Towns just said it. He said Don leaves the drums every Sunday.
Oh, dude. I leave him now and go sit with my wife. I do it now.
That's cool. And what made me think about it was our video mixer. My wife, you know, she works on the video team at church. Right. So our video mixer is in the shop. So for the last 2 Sundays, today will be the 3rd Sunday, we haven't had video. We haven't been able to stream live while it's being repaired. And so these last 2 Sundays, I've been able to come down. Excuse me. I come down and sit down and sit with her. And it feels weird. Like you don't even know what to do as a musician. Clapping in church feels foreign.
Right. You be out
saying,
like
go ahead, pastor. It's like,
you be doing like this on the pew.
Just in there doing it.
I'm sorry. Force of habit. Sorry, Mother Jefferson.
You know, that's so common that even in services that you're not playing, like if you go to anything, a musical or just a service that you're not even really on the program, you still tend to walk up to that corner.
That side. Yeah, to that side.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
And your attention always is drawn, especially if something like the musician doesn't come in on, you know, like if it's an empty space in the, you know, as a leader, as a musician, you kind of like, you know, we just always tend to be in musician mode. But yeah, just something. I'm gonna tell you where I really started noticing. Like I remember it was a time where like a lot of my family members were like passing like within the same amount of time. But I noticed I'm always the one they call on. They got to play for all the funerals. Mm-hmm. I don't get to do something as simple as sit with my family and have this, what sounds twisted and weird, but this twisted bond of grieving together.
It's not twisted though.
It's not.
My brother and I, we talk about that all the time. At all our family funerals, we're always the one playing or singing solos. We never get to sit, you know, and grieve
with everybody else.
I actually had to stop my family members and church members asking us to play for like the bishop banquet and all that kind of stuff because we don't get a chance to enjoy it. You know, we got the rest of our family going to the bishop banquet, and we're, you know, in play mode. I'm like, no, I just want to go and enjoy it with my family. I want to be able to, you know, enjoy the same things that they enjoy while they're enjoying it, not being a part of the quote unquote help. The help, absolutely. Yeah, Amber even talked about it too. She says her friend, her guy. It was hard for me to say that as a man, my guy. Her friend, that's why I said her friend. She said he's a musician, and she definitely does not like that we have to go to the church he gets paid at. But if I want to go to church with him, I have to go to that church. This is really something that most folk who are not musicians don't even understand. The funeral thing is really the one that got me. Go ahead.
But you remember when we had they had Petey's. His
boy, put some respect on it. That's the elder. Edgar.
Well, that's my cousin,
Madison.
so he's Petey to me.
Some respect.
Y'all call him.
Well, you say Petey off here.
Elder Edgar Odell Madison Jr. Y'all know him as Petey Madison. All right.
I'm talking to her.
And so you remember when they had his dinner? Was it the birthday? Yeah, it was birthday dinner too.
Where you knocked the cupcakes down?
I'm not talking to you.
I'm listening. No, that was actually Auntie Jackie Williams' sister who knocked the cupcakes down.
But they had asked us to, me and Butch, they had asked us to play for that.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were like, nah, not this time. You know, we want to sit down with our family.
Right.
And, you know, I understand that whole want us to play thing. I get that. But this time we had to be selfish and say, hey, no, we want to sit down. Sometimes you just, I saw Keisha on here say sometimes you have to say no. That's true. Sometimes you just have to say no. We had to say we want to sit down with our cousin and enjoy the moment, you know.
Yeah, and that's something you learn. That's something you learn.
Man, that was a good topic, y'all. Good conversation. Wait a minute. One more time.
Father, when I get all the
One more time.
applause.
Nah.
Look at your neighbor and say, I think we gon' need more than a minute, y'all. Check out my echo.
So much shade in that last day. That's a lot of shade.
So much.
All right, y'all. That's it. That's all we got for this week. Right now, that was a good topic, and we did need more than a minute for that particular topic.
Yes, we did.
So y'all make sure, please. He said no is a complete. He said no is a complete sentence. Craig Towns.
One of my favorite words.
Wow.
No.
You know what? I'm putting that on the shirt. No is a complete sentence. I like that.
I like that. Hashtag.
No is a complete sentence. Thank you, Craig. I got to make sure I get that done today because you know C-No gonna have them on at the concert this weekend.
Cash App was $10. We'll send you a T-shirt.
Shout out to C-No. They bring in Vincent Thorpe and Kinesis.
Vincent Thorpe,
Vincent Thorpe and Kinesis with Jerkelin.
Jerkelin. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, shout out.
If you get sick, we call the ambulance.
And the ambulance. Don,
Ambulance.
you just like been
Hey,
back.
man, I'm from St. Louis. Man, you got your
goodness.
You got your name.
Ambulance.
Amalamps.
Kinesis, Vincent Thorpe.
Jerkling car.
That's not even a word.
All that Jerkelin car, boy, you just off today. But that, yeah, I
You
like
the new
that.
Alvin.
Now that's something to be proud of, man. Stand
Because the
up.
word for today
Is
was
polices.
police.
Yeah, I saw this.
And women's.
Women's. Women.
The police is in town.
Women's with an apostrophe S too. That's real bad.
Oh man, there's a lot of comments going on. Too many to read right now, but I see you. I see you. Oh man, that's a great topic for this week. I'm Levi 2 King, y'all.
It's not right.
Dr. Alvin Quinn, sit next to Steve.
Hashtag, like I said, Rob.
Pick up that new album, Minister of Music.
Gabriel, Minister of Music.
Gabriel, Minister of Music. Hashtag Minister of Music.
Yay,
Hey, and champion praiser Amos Isaac. We miss you on today. You only got part of the show today. And also to the one and only.
Come on, put them hands together.
Hey, as a matter of fact, Erna just texted me, y'all. And this is amazing too, y'all. This is another thing that most folk don't understand. I'm gonna say this in We Need More Than a Minute. We just talked about how people don't understand musicians don't get to sit with their family. But Erna,
Erna just came on.
Oh, did she?
She just logged
Well,
on.
Erna just texted me and she says, look at it, she sent me a cute picture too. That's nice. She says she's winning. She says, too, I finally got, well, she didn't say finally. She says, I got a chance to tell them track 4. Singers who don't have CDs and don't go with their they don't ever get to say that.
Yeah.
So Erna is excited over this is one of the reasons, y'all, I love Erna so much. She has showed so much gratitude, so much appreciation during this whole process of her new project coming out, and the hits on her project. We were talking about that off air. It's crazy. Like one video has like in a week like almost 50,000 hits, like 40,000 something hits. But just the fact that she said she gets to say track 4, that made her excited. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Who said library?
Don, Alvin,
I ain't
blah, blah, blah.
Library.
When did that come up?
I think she just bringing up a word.
The library.
Who said that?
Oh, no, she said do not leave off library. That's the only one missing. She said that y'all didn't say it, but that's the one somebody needs to say. I got it.
All right.
Okay, there.
No, we was going to
Miss
have to
Penny
talk
Brown.
about
Got us a new producer.
Okay.
Well, you know Miss Penny Brown is a television
I know.
producer.
Yeah.
Right,
God
so-
bless her heart. Respect.
Bless you, baby.
Quote. We got our quotes of the day. Hey, this is our new thing. You know what? Now we need a quote of the day drop. Now we got a new segment. At the end of every show, we need to say quotes of the day, and we need to quote the quotes of the day. The quotes of the day today were polices,
Women's.
Amalamps, Jerkelin car,
Kinesis.
and Kinesis. And the best one, this is one I like the most. No is a complete sentence.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
That's good.
So signing off for Wake Up St. Louis. We done gave our names already.
So wait a minute. Let me ask you this question.
Okay, go ahead.
Are we gonna do the St. Louis Area Fellowship 3?
Hot new music now. on Wake Up St. Louis MeTooMusic Morning Show.
We got that new single over here, y'all. It's Freedom by the Trader, Keon Holloway.
Trader.
Much love to you. This is a great single, y'all.
I'm free indeed.
Love y'all. See y'all next week.
No fear, no bondage.
My cousin John King II.
Has a hold on me. So I
My auntie got in no jokes. She said, jump up and shout in the key of A flat.
I am encouraged.
I will rejoice. Yeah. He turned it all around. Yeah. Somebody clap your hands. Hey, you giving me freedom. Yes, you did. Over it. Somebody ought to declare he's giving you. Yeah. Hey. Sing over it. Say I'm free.
I am free.
Just clap your hands right here.
I'm free indeed.
No fear.
No fear, no bondage.
Hey.
Has a hold on me.
I got the joy of the Lord.
I can smile now.
Down on the inside, y'all. I am encouraged. I will rejoice. Cause everything He turned it all around. Yeah. Everybody clapping. Yeah. Freedom. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Hey, hey. Yes, you did. Over it. Yeah. You broke. I'm free.
Thank you, Lady. Thank you, Lady Deborah Watson Mingo. Keisha Whittier, bye. I love you. Thank you, Marla. See you, Amber. Amber called me so I can talk about my niece. I haven't checked in on my niece in a while. He talks about my niece. He talked to her.
You broke every shackle. Yes, you did. And His only name. I'll get the chains falling. Yeah. And His only name. It's everything. He turned it. Anybody know that He'll turn it around for you? Yeah. I am free. I am free. I declare You reign in me. I am free. I am free. I declare You reign in me. For we know who the Son sets free is free indeed. You are free indeed. Jesus said you are free. Just declare it over your life. Yeah. Let's go to church. You reign in me. Hey, you reign in me. You reign in me. Yeah. Since you reign in me forever and ever. You ought to believe it. Yeah, yeah. For the power of life and the power of death, it is in your tongue. Yeah, yeah. You're King of all kings and you're Lord of all lords. You rule over my life. Yeah, yeah. Somebody clap your hands. Hey, it's freedom that you have. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Yeah, yeah. You can't steal it. You can't take it. Yeah. Don't wait till the battle is over. You ought to shout right now. Cause you have the victory over the enemy. And no weapon that is formed against you, yeah, will be able to prosper. 'Cause He reigns in me.
It's Wake Up St. Louis, MeTooMusic Morning Show.
Yeah.